Hey everybody, it's me, the Memers, the Kitchen Kobold, and today I'm celebrating the 10 years I've had my sweet fluffy girl Freya, where we have a whole menu dedicated to her tonight, and I'm not going to feed her like tons of food. It's going to sound like a lot, but I'm only giving her like little portion sizes here and there. Right now she's being lazy and taking a nap in the living room. But she's about to get real friggin' hype when she realizes what's going on. So first thing I'm going to do is start making the most complicated thing, which is just the cupcakes. Everything else tonight is super simple, super easy. So first what I'm going to do is I'm going to start out by getting this apple to stay the fuck still, and also grabbing a crap ton of bananas. Let's do 3 bananas. Some of this is science, some of this is not science. Most of it's just me bullshitting. Yeah, this is... Oh! She has razor sharp ears when it comes to cracking the banana stem. She heard that from across the room and just came running, whipped around the corner like, I heard you was cracking bananas. Your time will come, princess. Don't you worry about that. Don't you worry none. And right now I'm just taking care of the tougher, more fibrous bits of an apple. And that's the oven letting me know that it is perfectly preheated for when we are ready to start cooking. That was not the button I wanted. I wanted surface light? Yeah, that'll do. And I realized a skosh too late that I got rid of all of my tiny cupcake pans and all I got is this huge fucker. Which is fine, but I don't want to make that many cupcakes. So we'll see how much it fills. Now, Freya, I know it's your birthday, but you're not allowed to bark at people outside. That's still illegal. Oh, barking. I've started the Freya Day celebrations. First thing I'm making are these fruit and carob cupcakes. It's going to be banana and apple with some pupper safe spices. I went ahead and did my research on that, figured out which spices were okay for little Freyas to eat. So everything that's going into today's meal is dog safe, guaranteed. According to the quick Google research I did. And I'm going to trust it. So instead of like cutting up the apple, hi, did you want, I'll give you a little apple? Okay, come here. She's already getting excited for everything. So here, you can have a little apple. You get to taste test the ingredients as they go, okay? I don't want you to ruin your dinner. I have special plans for your dinner, baby girl. Got special dinner plans for you. You don't even know it yet. Going to get the guard because I shouldn't be grinding this with my bare hands. I scraped my knuckles on this fucking thing one too many times. There we go. Of course, once you get down to the skin, it's a little more difficult. Would you like the skin? A little apple chip? Delicious, yes. And any grater will do. If you've got like the regular, I don't know what shape to call it, but you know, your standard cheese grater shape. Another apple chip for the baby. Crunch, crunch, crunch. How marvelously delicious. So Freya knows she's getting lots of good stuff today. She's not really moving much. Okay, another apple chip. Since Freya's just standing in the kitchen, I'm going to make this the Freya cam for now. Alright, we've gotten most of the apple flesh from that one. There you go, baby. I'm going to move this cutting board and whatnot to the other counter for the time being. I'll wash my hands because got Freya mouth all over it. Was that delicious? Was that tasty? Wait till you taste what I've got going on, Missy. Alright, now that that's grated, we're going to do a little switcheroos. We're going to start cracking these bananas. So a little bit like banana bread, a little bit, but not quite. Freya, I guess I will give you some of the banana. She knows she is owed banana butts, so I will give her some of the banana butts. Catch. Oh, good girl. And I'm not using any sweeteners other than what's coming in the fruit, so like I'm not even adding honey or anything. Because I don't know if you noticed, but Freya's a little thick girl. A little chunky baby. She doesn't need sugar. She don't need the doggy diabetes. Is this a spaghetti? Yes. So another thing that she likes are the banana strings, or what I call the banana spagooters. There we go. Num num num. And then I'm going to get a fork and mash all that up. Excuse me, Freya, baby. Now, is there a clean whisk? There is a clean whisk. Excellent. Alright, but first things first, we mashin'. I have found that it's easier to mash bananas like this with a fork first before mixing in anything. I do this with my no sugar added pancakes. So I have high hopes for these as well. I can't believe you and I have been together for 10 years, Freya. You've been with me pretty much my entire adult life. Adopted her, she was just the tiniest little thing. Had great big old paws, so we thought she was gonna become like a huge dog. Like the clinic we adopted her from claimed that she was part Pyrenees, but considering how big she actually did get, come here, lay on the mat so people can see you. Come here, come here, lay down. No, you're not gonna lick the fork. Lay down. Oh, stubborn child. I love you anyways. There we go, baby. But yeah, so long ago, I used to be able to pick her up. Not so much anymore. I can pick up her front half if I need to. That's about it. I will throw out my own back trying to lift up that whole dog. Okay. Next is 1 egg. Yeah, oh, Jesus, my hands are slippery from bananas. Okay. 1 eggy. Okay. Then we need a 1/4 cup of oil. I'm using just regular old canola oil. I wanted to use peanut oil, but turns out I didn't have any, and I was not leaving the house today to go and take care of that. Because yesterday...
How'd it go on, Bumper?
Mom gave me I gave her some apple chips, basically the skins that were left over from getting out the flesh. Thank you. And she got some butts. I can't feed you snacks right now because I'm making you dinner and dessert. But since she knows this is for her, she's not getting kicked out of the kitchen. This is Freya's day. Yes, it is. Oh, I missed a banana.
I don't think she entirely knows for her yet, but she will find out.
Now, I don't know how much carob to add, so I'm just going to add like a little bit when the time comes. That's where that spoon went. Cool beans.
Yeah.
Now I've got to interrogate the ground, make sure it's not hiding any crumbs. Alright, 1 teaspoon of vanilla. Adding all of our liquid-based goods right now.
That's her bed over here.
Yes. Entice her to stay here a little bit more. And a little bit of ginger. Dogs can't have raw ginger, but this is hella processed ginger juice, and I'm adding just a little. Just a little for some flavor.
Okay, your bed is very large.
She's a big girl.
Yeah, come on.
And let's see. And then we want a 1/4 cup of peanut butter. Peanut butter. And this is no sugar added, organic. Like, this girl eats better than I do. Facts. Though, to be fair, I will also be eating this. So we're both going to be eating good, Freya. Oh my goodness.
Look at her.
Yeah, ears perked. Inquiring minds. Her mind wants to know what's happening. What's going on in the kitchen? She wants to know. Well, you're going to find out, Freya. You're going to learn. So then, yeah, we mix the peanut butter in. Already smelling good. I mean, you can't really go wrong with peanut butter, bananas, and vanilla. Like, some pretty good smells all on their own. Okay, and now I'm going to start, I think I just got peanut butter on my nose because I went to go rub an itch, and now I've got peanut butter on my face probably. Okay, next, we're going to get in these apple shreds. This will be a nice texture. Put that in the sink. Wash my hands and my face. Okay. Now, the shreds. So these pup cakes will be sweetened, but not artificially so, with sugar cane. It's going to be very good. Okay. Mix that in. Alright, next I'm going to add a spice blend that I pre-mixed up. It's clove, cinnamon, and cardamom. Nutmeg is actually bad for dogs. Do not give your dogs nutmeg. go. All the spices. Yes, my dog is very well loved. She gets spices in her cupcakes. Yes. Mix the spices in. Ooh la la. They smell delicious. Now on the matter of carob. Let's see if the... Let's see. The recipe on the side here says a third cup of carob powder for 12 cupcakes. So we'll put in about that much, I guess. Oh, good lord, this needs to be sifted. Not gonna, though. So I'm just gonna kind of guess. Yeah, that looks good. About 2 big spoonfuls. And for those who do not know, carob is a chocolate substitute. It doesn't have any caffeine in it, and it's safe for dogs to eat. So Freya gets to have a chocolate... That's not a Freya, that's a cat. Freya, did you let him bully you out of your spot again? You're going to confuse the viewers. I probably really should have put those carob chunks through a sieve, but it's too late for that now. Alright, 1 teaspoon. I'm going to need a new... No, I can use one of the other measuring spoons here. I can just use the half measuring spoon twice. 1, 2 for a full teaspoon. And then I want a full cup of flour. Using my half measuring cup. Oh, hiccup. Alrighty. And then we combine. I could have also used whole wheat flour, but not gonna. I don't feel like it. Alrighty. Oof. Yeah, those are... I'm working on it. I am working on it. You can hear her in the other room complaining that I'm in the kitchen and making things and she's not getting anything, but she's gonna. You just give me an hour or so, child. Oh, no. Whoa. Ambrose, you're not meant to be here. This is not the Ambrose special. Ambrose's special is happening in June. Yeah, that's right, in June. It's not your turn yet. I know, bloody younger siblings and all that jazz. Oh, the poor baby. That's not the dog. That's an Ambrose. Okay, what I'm going to do first is I'm going to get a rubber spatula. Gonna squeegee out some of the batter from here. Oh, Freya. Oh, no. how carob chunks of powder are going to taste. I'm going to do my best to squoosh them on the side of the bowl here. Oh, Freya. Oh no, the baby. Oh no, the baby. Just continue to mush it on down. Oh, there's a particularly large lump. I don't even know if I got it. Oh my god, my arms are already getting tired. Okay, yep. Don't do what I did. Make sure you actually break up your carob pieces first. I have created more work for myself unintentionally, and I am regretting it deeply. Okay, so now I've got my cupcake pan here. Hopefully the cupcake liners I already have here will be enough. I'm using my ice cream scoop here to divide up the batter. Probably should have done it from the center out, but here we go. Okay, I think I will need more wrappers in the container, but this is fun. And then we're going to make a cream cheese frosting to go on top of this. Just a little bit for some taste. You're such a little shit. Oh my god, what an asshole. What an asshole. It's not even your birthday, Ambrose. It's not your birthday. It's not even your birthday. Okay. You had the electric blanket on and everything. You had maximum comfort, and yet you still decided to come over here and steal your sister's bed and the attention I was trying to give her for the stream. People didn't know any better. They would think you were the younger sibling. Because only a younger sibling would pull some shit like this. I speak as a younger sibling. I would pull some shit like this. Okay. What do you think, Ambrose? One more wrapper ought to do it? Sink over here. Okay. And perfect. Alrighty. Alright. Into the stove you go. I'm gonna start a 10-minute timer, I think, and then just check on it once every 10 minutes until it looks just about done. Timer on. 10 minutes start, and then the oven light gets turned on. This can go away as well. Can't believe you've done this. What a turd. What a turd. Going to do a bit of quick cleanup and then we can move on to phase 2, which will be making the chicken. That's what she's having for dinner. She's having a chicken salad. Because I don't know if you guys remember or not, but Freya loves salad. She loves greens. I don't know if she likes one more than the other, but I know for a fact she loves some greens. Your butthead. And I will not miss an opportunity to tell you such. You butthead. And then these two things, and then I will have room again. Alrighty. I've got the cream cheese sitting out and softening. We're going to use real vanilla beans, the real vanilla bean paste in that, because then we can see all the pretty little vanilla bean specks. What? Oh, he's squeaking. Alrighty. Going to rinse off this cutting board real quick. It just had some apple on it. It's fine. Hi, stupid. Hello, stupid cat. Get out of my freaking way. God damn. Alright. Frying pan. I also need a frying pan cleaned up. Pan is cleaned for chicken. Take care of that later. Alright, for now we are going to just start breaking down this chicken. I got some tender loins. Alright, I'm going to just try out that trick I saw on the internet recently. Alrighty. And since this is for a dog, I'm not going to season the chicken or anything. It's just going to be regular, plain chicken. trick I saw online, whereas people were holding the chicken tenderloin like that with a paper towel, and then, oh hell yeah! Hell yeah! Queens! Alright. That's pretty freaking cool, actually. I don't know if that one worked quite as well. Yeah, that one didn't work quite as well. That's fine. She's gonna eat it regardless. And then she can have little bits of chicken with her din din throughout the rest of this coming week. There we go. Hot diggity damn. Alright. Trash. Wash the hands again. Always be washing your hands. Alright. So next we're going to start preheating our pan. And I'm going to cut this into manageable bite-sized bits for the baby. Oh, hello there, you're back. Hi. I'm making you chicken. She's hiding just off of camera around the corner. Oh, you've graced us with your presence. Hello. Don't worry, this is all for you. And for the salad, I'm going to have a mix of greens that she likes. So a little bit of spinach, a little bit of green leaf and romaine. And then I'm going to use her kibbles as croutons with a light dusting of her favorite nutritional yeast, because she also quite likes that. So I thought I would sprinkle just a little bit on top for pizzazz, for some flavor. Like, it's kind of like adding like a little bit of Parmesan cheese on top of a salad, except not as fattening. Because it's not cheese. Ambrose kicked her out of her spot earlier and then just sat in the middle of the bed.
That's a very Ambrose move.
Kicked her out. Stole her spot.
Well, he's on his heated blanket now.
He's such a dick. It's not his birthday.
It's true.
He's pulling some like younger sibling shit, but he's the oldest sibling. He needs to be better. Be better, Ambrose. Just be better. Yep. Pan's finally starting to heat up a little bit. I will hit this with some olive oil spray, just enough to make sure it doesn't burn. sprays right here, and then I'm going to get out a little wooden spoon to stir around everything. Alright. That's the timer for the cupcakes. Let's take a peek. I think they could go in for another 5 minutes maybe, so we'll do another 5 minutes. And then we'll stick them with a skewer to see if they are done. If the skewer comes out clean, they done. Oh, so patient, so good. What a little baby. I will wait to start taking out things. What I do need, though, is a small pot. Because we are making her one hard-boiled egg. This is going to be part of her appetizer. Here. Oh, sleepy girl. Sleepy baby. Ho, Freya. Almost. Hum, Miss Freya. Hum. A fourth banana? Are you insane? Oh, Miss Freya. Hello. Let's see. Is this a spagooter? It's a spagooter. Here you go, baby. You were really testing me on the not giving you any of the scraps because I know you're gonna get something better here in like 20 minutes. Like, just give me some time, Freya. I'll get you the goods. Not quite. Still pink. Right now I'm adding a little bit of banana to the cream cheese. frosting for sweetness. A little bit of vanilla bean yeast for delicious vanilla bean flavor. Smoosh the damn manners. All right. Oh, they puffed up. My goodness. Okay. I'm going to cut this for a second. Get my oven glove on. Fish out a skewer. This one will be fine. It's actually a fondue fork, but it will work. Alright, we'll test these middle ones. And these are not done. They are still raw in the middle. Another 10 minutes, garçon. I can continue with my other bullshit. I do believe these are done now. There's no way some of these are still pink in the middle. There's that. What next, Miss Freya? What is next? Oh, that's so good. Oh, such life-giving. I guess we continue to work on the cream cheese frosting. Oh, for fuck's sake. Come on. Come on, Freya. Help me out here. I've had this cream cheese sitting out for fuck knows how long just to get it soft, and it's still being a bit of a bastard. Alright, we're gonna get out my stick blender. That has never failed me, ever. It is my supreme kitchen gadget, along with the stand mixer, of course. Alrighty. Come on. Here we go. All right. I'm gonna give this a taste because there's no dangerously uncooked things in here. That's pretty good. It's missing something, Freya. What is it? Coconut extract? Do you think coconut extract is Freya? I know coconut's one of your favorite flavors. She loves coconut. Coconut oil, specifically. She will go nuts for some coconut oil. So I'll just Get that little bit of coconut. Take the fork back out. Smack. Try again. I don't really know what to do here, Freya. Should I add another banana? Would that help? Or should I add apples? I feel like adding apples might actually be the better call here. Apples are pretty sweet. No. You put that smile away. No. Don't mind me. Don't do what I'm doing. Rules for thee, not for me. Rules for thee, not for me. Till I fucking cut myself. We'll see how that goes. So what I'm going to do is just put these big fucking chunks in there. And then I will take out the actual blendy part of my emulsion blender, as opposed to the whisk attachment, and see if that doesn't bloody help. It better, Freya. It better. Oh my god, fine. Here, take your apple and go.
I will take apple. I will not go. I will wait here for more apple.
Freya, you're gonna get stuffed before your food's even served, baby girl.
Freya, come on.
Just be cute for stream.
Freya, come here.
Freya, head empty, no thoughts, only knows be cute for stream and get food.
Give me one more little chunk. Freya.
Okay, Google. Start a 10-minute timer.
Second timer for 10 minutes. And we're starting now.
She's a crunchy little girl. And now she's back. Okay, how about we mix it up? How about, are any of these cool yet? How about I give you a chicken? How about I give you and chicken? There you go. Right now I'm working on the cream cheese frosting, and I'm getting there. Of course, I put the handicap of no sugar or honey. And I already put a banana in there. So we'll see how this goes. Alright. Let's see how that tastes. It tastes pretty good. Alright. We've done it. gonna go rinse this stuff off. Frosting's done, eggy is getting there, chicken is done. Checking my phone. Okay, I'm gonna toss out these apple cores. Sorry, Freya, I know it looks like I'm being so wasteful and denying you good things. But trust me, it's not that great. Apple cores aren't delicious. Alright. We are going to check up on our cupcakes once again. For those of us who might be just joining me, I've made carob and peanut butter cupcakes with apples and bananas. Oh, Jesus, there goes all the steam. Okay. Couldn't see for a second. It's fine. Let us check this one. It came out clean. We're done, bitches! So we gotta let these cool first. We don't want to burn our little mouths, Freya. We cannot burn our mouths on cupcakes. That would be tragic. And along with apple and banana, there's also some spices. There's cinnamon, a little bit of cardamom, some clove, all in very small amounts that would not be harmful to a dog if they were even remotely harmful. So what I'm thinking about doing, because this is a pretty runny frosting, what I'm probably going to end up doing is I'll either core it or just dunk them. Might just end up dunking them. Alright. Schwippity schwipe. Bam. We've got 5 more minutes left on the egg 'em. And then we'll take care of that. And then I will... What do you say, Freya? Would you like some popcorn with your eggie? Oh? Yes? You... These soda waters. Oh, they give me your nutrition list. Get that out and ready. I'm just going to use our air popper to cook up some popcorn for Freya. Not much. Just a little bit as a treat. Because Freya, much like her mother, me, she adores some popcorn. Loves popcorn. And I have a fantastic air popper in which to pop it. this particular air popper. You know what? I'm gonna want popcorn myself later anyways, so I'll just make myself an actual thing of popcorn. After that cools down, holy shit, that's hot. How many more minutes do we got left? We got 15 seconds left on the timer, so you know, we're just gonna go ahead and cut it. And then bring it over here to start the process. Oh, Freya.
Is this a hard-boiled eggie? It is.
Oh, I know. Oh, I know. I hear the timer, but I won't. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, I know. Oh, Rue. Alright, gonna go turn off that timer. Okay. Okay, so thus far we have our carob, banana, apple, and spiced cupcakes. The cream cheese frosting. No sugar has been added to any of these things. Her favorite snack, a hard-boiled egg. She loves hard-boiled eggs, along with popcorn. So that's also about to be made. I'm going to make her a little serving of popcorn. And this will be the puppetizer. Yes, everything is going to be dog pun related. I apologize. Okay, and then I'm going to attempt doing this without burning my fucking fingers. Okay, there we go. Done. I am a genius. Okay. I was trying to make popcorn. Yes, everything will be dog pun related. I was trying to make popcorn earlier, but I think the particular kind of air popper I have, it's not conducive to popping a handful of kernels at a time. You want like a lot of them weighing them down. So that's what we're gonna do. It's almost time. We're getting there. It's about time for a feast. Woo. Comprehension has failed me. All right, Freya, 1 second. Alright, there's your popcorn. Alright, we're gonna finish assembling your salad. You like the baby leaves the most. They are tiny and crunchy. Oh, Freya. My goodness. Now, the only reason I'm putting greens in her food is because she loves greens. She loves... And I still feed her meat. I still feed her regular kibble. I'm not some crazy fucking vegan. But I noticed she really liked when we used to, in the before times, we used to go on these really long walks in the woods and everything. And she would be constantly, help your mother out, dear, thank you. Be snapping at just random plants on the side of the trail. So out of curiosity, one day I decided I'm gonna give her a little tiny leaf of spinach to see if she'll actually eat it. And by golly, she did. Here, would you like a little chicken? Here's that little chicken. And like, put some chicken on her chicken salad. And I didn't season the chicken at all. So you don't have to worry about me over salting my dog or something. Next, I'm gonna go get her kibble, because those are gonna be the croutons. You're like having a real people salad, Freya. Hot on my heels. What are you doing? It is high with lettuce, handful of chicken. Alright, I've got her kibble croutons. I'm gonna sprinkle that on top. And then the piece de resistance, one of her favorite things, nutritional yeast. You'll sprinkle this on top, and this is going to be like the Parmesan cheese that you would put on top of a salad. Good for dogs, rich with B12. Okay, Freya, I'm going to get your popcorn. Yes. And then I will put it on the plate with your eggie. And we shall start the 3-course pup meal. Yes. And of course, Rotten Child has been... I'm a dummy. Okay. Hold on a second. I forgot this bowl has like some vents on the bottom to like help shake out kernels and stuff. There we go. Okay, I did it. Okay. We'll just have like a handful of popcorn. Just a handful. This is the puppetizer. I have no regrets. I've made my decision and I'm sticking to it. Okay, that's cool enough. All right. Okay. First up, the popcorn and eggy appetizer. The puppetizer. Okay. Come here. Sit. Okay, madame. Oh, straight for the eggy. Nom nom nom. Yes. Happy birthday, Freya. Yes. And then your popcorn. Your popcorn, yes. She's getting it everywhere. I have a plate, but what's the point of it, right? Nom 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 nom. Crunch, crunch, crunch. Yes. She loves all things crunchy. Yes, this is a treat for you. Normally I just give her 1 or 2 kernels whenever I make a bowl for myself. Okay, yes. She nosed it right off the plate. Thank you, Freya. What a good girl. You want to double check? Okay. Oh, the egg water. Right. There's still egg water on the plate, so she's got to clean off the egg water. Okay. Egg water has been eliminated. Next, the Caesar pup salad, yes. Now I want you to breathe while you eat this. Can you do that for mommy? Can you breathe while you eat this? And while she's snurfing that down, I have a cupcake cooling in the freezer, so it's hopefully... Yeah, that's cool enough for her to eat. Okay. And what I'm going to do, and I already have the paper peeled off of it, and I'm going to dunk it in the frosting here, give it a little swirl, and ba-bam, a cupcake with cream cheese frosting. Oh, I thought you would be finished already. You're slacking.
No, she's digging around for the juicy parts.
Yes, the chicken and the lettuce.
Yep.
He's a good baby. You missed the puppetizer. She had a very similar reaction. And we are enjoying the chicken and kib salad with nutritional yeast. Yes, all of the baby's favorite things. And I think I'm going to let her belly settle, and I'll clean up the kitchen a little bit, and then we'll finish off the stream with the cupcake. This is a no sugar added cupcake, carob and peanut butter with bananas and apples. So even peoples can enjoy it too, along with the puppies. We can all celebrate together with a delicious cupcake with cream cheese frosting. You really are just trying to get the filler out of the way, aren't you? Oh, okay, because I'm feeding it to you. That means it's special. Or I might take it away. Okay. Is this a good meal? And there's still some chicken left over if you want to spoil her a little later this week. Here, I hold it up a little for you. And then hold it in place so it doesn't shuffle around your bed. Your nose is working just fine. There's still pieces there. You're not crazy. Yes. Oh, we're licking in the crevices now, the corners, making sure we get all that delicious nutritional yeast. Oh my goodness, we loved that, didn't we? Okay, I'm going to let you lick that to your heart's content while I pick up a little bit. Would you like a cupcake?
No, thank you.
Okay. Alright. No! You're going to let your tummy settle. I just needed to move that out of the way so I had some more counter space to work with. Right, the leaves. Put away the leaves. Okay. for dinner, sweetie? Happy 10th birthday. Happy 10th. Oh, big burps. Oh. We good? Burped a baby. How about you go lay down? Come on, just go lay down. Nope, I got what I came here for. Goodbye. What a brat.
Just be on high alert in case there's more.
In case there's more. I could put a lid on the chicken. I could do that. This is just banana peels. You don't want that. Put it out the way. Don't get excited. You're gonna throw up if you get too excited. Excuse me. Little Freya underfoot. Okay, get a lid for the chicken. If you want any as well, it's completely unseasoned. And it's why isn't this in the cheese drawer? And it's a chicken tenderloin, so it should be a little bit juicier. And I stripped out the tendon part, so it shouldn't be that chewy. All right, what do you think, Freya? Are you ready for cupcakes?
Put that whole plate right in the bottom of her bowl. Maybe she'll keep it from going all over the place.
Oh, you think this is for you? Is this for you, Miss Freya? I'm not going to sing happy birthday to you because I know what you want. You don't want me to sing happy birthday. You want the goddamn cake. And honestly, I can respect that. I should have cut it in pieces. I should have known better. Darling, I don't know if that got caught on camera because she turned her head cleverly away from the camera, but she's like a seagull trying to horf down something just a little too large for their gullet. It's very reminiscent of what just happened here. Was that delicious? Did you even taste? Was it mostly just a smell experience for you? Because I honestly don't think you tasted an iota of that cupcake. Bless you. All right, well that's everything for you, Fred. That was the whole 3-course meal. That was it. So just lay down. Just lay down. And let your tummy settle. Come on, lay down. Oh, yeah, ease onto that fat tummy. Yeah, chunky baby belly. I got 0 pictures of this, but you know what? It was the experience that counted. And I will remember this for quite some time. Okay. That was Freya's 10th birthday. It took, what, a whole hour plus of prep work and then 10 minutes of enjoyment. Isn't that how these things go, princess? Yes. Well, she's probably go into a food coma here in a bit. And I still got some stuff around the kitchen I can putter around and do. But I had a great time here as always. And I hope I'll see you guys next week. Don't really know what I'm going to do next week quite yet. Maybe I'll try making those vegetarian Scotch eggs. Because I'm quite keen on that idea. Maybe I'll make like a semi-traditional Scottish English type meal. Bangers and mash. Vegetarian Scotch eggs. We'll see how it goes. As always, stay healthy, stay safe, eat good food, and I will see you next week. Bye!